Hi. So just really quickly, I wanted to talk about stuff. Okay, stuff as in physical stuff. We have so much stuff in America. If you travel to Europe and you travel overseas, you'll find that people live a very minimalistic life, and they're so much happier than we are here. Meanwhile, here we're surrounded by all this stuff, and we're still like sad or depressed or unhappy or wanting more. Really? Really? Now, I don't want to be a hypocrite because I have a lot, a lot of stuff. And a lot of clothes, which is why I'm losing the weight because I want to fit into my clothes. I don't want to have to buy new clothes. But we have too much stuff. Too much stuff, not enough space. Sorry. It just had to come out. And I want you to look at your stuff and reevaluate it and think, why do I have this? Are you using it? Will you really truly use it? Is there anyone else that would benefit from your stuff that you're not using? Pass it on. Sometimes just the act of passing it on allows new things to come into your life. Why do you have so much stuff? Is it a psychological thing? Are you holding on to everything because you don't want to let go? Is there something you haven't let go of, or have you lost something and you're so fearful of losing everything that you just hold on to everything because you want to keep it because it's all you have? Why do the things that you have value? Is it because it's worth something and you can sell it? Why aren't you selling it then? Is it because somebody gave it to you and they're no longer in the picture? Why aren't they in the picture? Why aren't you communicating with them? Is it because they're gone and they passed? That one's a little harder to let go of. So I'm not going to talk about that because I understand that if you have a few things from somebody I think that's okay. As long as those things aren't putrid, full of dirt, dust, bacteria, fungus, mold, these things, then you gotta let it go. But nobody really needs to understand that. That's something between you and someone else. Okay. But stuff. Why? When you're about to make a purchase, think about why you're purchasing this item. How often are you going to use it? Is it a one-time purchase? I knew so many. My mom always gave me everything that I needed. I'm a spoiled brat. I'll say it. And then when I was on my own, I spoiled myself. Everything I have, I bought. Very few things I have in my life that people gave me. Very few. Very, very few. Very few, I'm telling you. With the exception of this last kid that just left a bunch of stuff. Thank you. It's not forgotten. It's not unseen. It's not unappreciated. I appreciate everything I use every single day from everybody that's given me something. Everybody. So thank you. Thank you all. I appreciate it. But I majority, like 99.9% of the things that I have, I got for myself. My jewelry, my clothes, my car, my TV, all my computers, all my camera equipment, everything. My nails, my feet, my hair, everything. I did it. Me. Why? Because I felt that I needed it. Because I wanted to conform to society. Also because I have a rule of 2. If you know me. I buy 2 of everything. Why? Because I get highly irate and angry when you break something of mine or somebody breaks it. And in order for me to be a peaceful, calm, kind person, I had to buy 2 of everything. So if it broke, whether I broke it or someone else broke it, I could be like, it's okay, don't worry about it. I got another one. And then if the second one broke, I would be like, don't worry, I got my money's worth, I'm good. And to me, it was more of a psychological tool that I used. So now I have a lot of stuff. Now, some of the stuff I am willing to get rid of because I don't need it anymore. I got the use out of it. That thing is out of my head. But I'm just giving you guys examples so that you can understand, why do you keep this stuff? Why do you buy this stuff? You know, a lot of the things that I purchase are for convenience, like the cover for my iPhone. You know, I know people spend like $10, $15 on the plastic covering for the phone. I go on eBay for $5. I'll get 5 or 10 of them. And guess what? I may have 5 or 10 and it looks like I have a lot of stuff. But every time somebody comes to my house, I'm like, do you need a cover for your iPhone? Or my friend's phone cracked. Here's a cover for your iPhone. Why? Because what you would pay for one, I got 10 for. So I'm also one of those people that I look for the deal. And if I can get multiple things for the price of one, I'll do it. You know? Also with fashion, I tend to buy 2 of everything. Because if I love a pair of shoes, it's going to be hard to find it if I ruin them or something happens to them. If I really love them, I'll either get them in 2 different colors or the same color twice. Some people think that's weird, but I have a very classic look that's lasted me through the years, and I love everything about what I have. But I still have a lot of stuff. So now I'm at the point where I'm getting rid of all this stuff, and I'm using everything that I've been stocking up. I'm giving you guys examples. I don't want to talk about me. I'm giving you guys examples of why I do things, which is maybe why you do things, so that we can get to the end of this video, which I'm almost done with. And the other thing I did is when I had a lot of money, I bought a lot of stuff because I was like, one day I'm not going to have this money. Because I understood money comes in cycles. That's another video. So money comes in cycles. You'll be broke, you'll be very, very well off, then you'll be broke again, then you'll be very, very well off. And, you know, so it comes in, it's never just like steady money coming in all the time and then you're super wealthy. It does for a couple of people, but even then there are bouts of ups and downs. So I was like, okay, I have a lot of money, I have all this stuff, you know. I wanted to buy everything that I thought I was going to possibly ever need so that if I ever was broke, I would have everything, which is great because I have everything now, right? Skincare, makeup, body lotions, body sprays, perfumes, clothes, electronic equipment, you know, like iPad, like not an iPad, but like a computer, a backup computer, a laptop, and a tablet, and my iPhone, and a backup iPhone. Sounds like crazy, but you know what? If something happens, I'm taken care of. So I'm one of those people that I do risk management and preventative care and things like that. So I did that. So you might be one of those people. And then there's some people that just don't have a lot, so they hold on to it even though it's junk. And it might not be junk to them because the value of something is perception. Somebody's trash is somebody else's treasure. Somebody's treasure is somebody else's trash. Why are you holding on to your stuff? You know, sometimes we hold on to little things like notes and stuffed animals and half of something that's not complete. So then you're like, you have half of it, but you don't have the other half. Just sit down. Think about why you have all this stuff. Think about, do you need all this stuff? Think about, do you want to keep this stuff in your life? And start eliminating this stuff. Because there's one thing I'm going to tell you. People are more important than stuff. The time you spend with people, it's more important than stuff. The moments that you share, they're more important than stuff. Stuff may make those moments, but the value and the time that you share with people are more important. I remember everything, every memory, every moment, every look, every song sung, everything. I don't fall on deaf ears. I mean, I react to it, but I'm aware of everything. And I realize that sometimes people stay stuck on their stuff. They stay home and play video games. They stay home and watch TV. They stay home and watch sports. They stay home and play on their phone. They're in front of people and they're texting and they're not paying attention to the person in front of them. What's up with the stuff? What happens to people? What happens to, you know, emotion and loving each other and being in each other's face? And you know, I'm guilty of this. I'm not saying it because I'm a guru and I'm like, oh, I'm perfect. Like, no. The reason I make a lot of these, ow, that was hot. The reason I make a lot of these videos is because I'm going through it. So I'm sharing it with you guys to see what you guys think. Try to minimize your stuff. Try to see what do you need to survive. And then when you do, figure out why do you have all this other stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying get rid of all your stuff and be like a Buddhist or whatever and walk around with a backpack. No. I would never say that. Believe me, I am the queen of, good living, and I like nice things and luxury, and I would never say, nice espresso maker, cappuccino maker, panini maker. I'm all about that. But I know it's not necessary to survive, and I know how to survive without it. The question is, can you survive without it? And if you can't,